Welcome to Race Through History. If you're new to the sport of F1 or you just enjoy learning more about Formula One history, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to be talking about the one and only Kimi Räikkönen. Now, Kimi was born in Espoo, Finland on October 17th, 1979. Unlike most Formula One drivers, Kimi did not come from a super wealthy family. But by the age of 3, Kimi and his brother tore around the town on motocross bikes. Of course, Kimi's had training wheels because he was 3. And by the age of 10, he started karting and he shot through successfully. However, karting can be a really expensive sport, so his dad picked up multiple jobs to help pay for the karting for Kimi as well as his brother. And by the age of 16, Kimi actually dropped out of school and joined a course for mechanics, believing it would improve his motorsport skills. Now, Kimi was super successful in karting that he jumped over to race cars and actually had 2 wins in the British racing series Formula Renault. Now, in the year 2000, Kimi made his Formula One debut with Sauber, who saw his potential even though he only had 23 races under his belt. But Sauber didn't care and they asked him to be the test driver. But just a year later, Sauber was so impressed with Kimi that they gave him a seat. And in 2002, everyone saw his potential, but especially McLaren, and they wanted him. So they gave him an offer, and he didn't refuse. Kimi was doing decent with McLaren. There were no wins, but he was still being pretty successful. However, in 2007, Ferrari decided that they could help him win. And they were right, because the first year Kimi raced with Ferrari, they actually got a championship. But 2009 was Kimi's last year in F1 before he decided to take a 2-year hiatus. And during those 2 years, he really focused on rally cars. But in 2012, he came on back with the Lotus team. And in 2015, Ferrari wanted him back, so that's where he went. And Ferrari lasted a couple seasons, but in 2019, Alfa Romeo decided that they wanted Kimi on their team. And he went, but not for long because he decided to retire in 2022. Now, Kimi was also known as the Iceman because he had such a calm demeanor on and off the track, and it impressed a lot of people, especially because he was like that from such a young age. At this time, Kimi sets the record for the most F1 race starts, racing on 5 different teams with 21 wins, 18 pole positions, and 1 championship. Let me know, was Kimi one of your favorite drivers, and who should I cover next? And be sure to follow for everything Formula One.